Hi everybody, just wanted to give you a little introduction to the MindTap link that is your textbook and materials for this class. I know it might be a little intimidating because it might be the first exposure you've had to any of this, and now that grades are going to start being reflected in it and required reading is coming, I want to make sure everybody is comfortable navigating within it, and so I want to give a little tutorial. I'm going to turn off the webcam and we're going to jump in. Okay, so now we're in our main class, right, in Blackboard. Here on the left in the navigation menu, you can find this MindTap link. I'll also be linking it within the weekly modules, but if for some reason those links don't work, you can do it directly from here. MindTap will take you to this page where it says this is the link. The first time you do this, it's going to require your access code that you've purchased from the bookstore. And then it takes a couple minutes, but after that, after you've entered your code the first time, it should just automatically link up for you. Please let me know if you have any problems. I have a direct number to the publisher and to the tech support that can help with that, so I do not want you to be hindered by the technology part of this. Okay, so when you land into MindTap, it gives you the entire book. You can access everything, including all the activities. I'm not going to block anything off. You can read as far ahead as you want. We will be covering each chapter throughout the 14-week semester. This probably looks a little bit different to you because I am in the instructor mode, right? So right now it's giving me instructor stuff like class averages and all of that, and gives me more apps and things than you are going to have access to. But in general, this is what it will look like to you. You can get into chapter 1. Again, let's just focus on what you need to know right now because this is what's going to be happening this week. Chapter 1 is part of your reading, and there are some activities within the chapter as well as the quiz. The quiz will be due next week, so you'll access that next time. But let's jump into the chapter 1. This is going to look, actually, if we get back to the front page here, I was just playing around in there, so it just went to where I was last. Up in here where it says contents, you can go to the chapter 1 contents, but it'll probably land you there first. And it breaks it down into sections, just the way I copied it into the Blackboard assignment area. So you can tell there's little hyperlinks, and you can click to each particular thing. So let's say you start reading and then get distracted or want to take a break. You can come back to where you were reading before. You don't have to, scroll through each page. And also, we're only reading part of the chapter this first week. So next week, when I give you the assignment, you can jump right to the assigned reading and not have to scroll through each page. For this week 2, you're going to be in charge of this all the way from the chapter introduction all the way through choices and culture right here. And then we're going to be skipping down to college customs. So each one of those things are going to be what you're reading. So you can scroll through page by page. Okay, just like this. You can make the font bigger or smaller. You can print out the pages if that would be easier for you to read. You can have them read to you, which I think is really cool, especially if you have any kind of processing difficulty, or maybe you get distracted easy. Maybe it's easier for you to listen while you're hearing something rather than just reading. So you have the option of doing that. I don't think you're going to have this. This is one of the edit mode things that I get to do as an instructor. Another cool feature in this textbook online here is that you can highlight or make notes here. So, this I think is a really important concept right here. I can highlight, I can look up a word, I can add a note, I can have it read the text particularly, I can add a flashcard. These are things that I want to have, highlighted or remembered in particular as I go through, each chapter or find an important concept. So that's a really cool deal. It also will incorporate the activities here. So this particular self-assessment is actually one of the activities that you're going to be graded on this week. So you may want to complete it right along with the reading, or you may want to do it separately and access it from that main, the Applia homework section. So you can start the activity, or So for example, it'll bring you to this assessment. and you can complete it online and it'll score you at the end, which is awesome. Then you can do the journal entry, right? So everything is designed to be integrated into itself. All right, so hopefully that will give you that introduction that you need to feel comfortable in MindTap. Please let me know if you, oh, there's one more thing I want to show you. I want to show you how to get to the journal entries that are going to be part of your, oh, well, here's the issue. I'm so glad it happened when you guys were watching. I clicked on it and it didn't link it, and it's probably because it's open in another link. So I'm just going to now open it in a new window. So that's another way that you can make sure it works for you. It's another workaround, basically. Okay, so once it gets loaded in here, I want to access the Applia homework in order to get to those particular assignments if I didn't complete them throughout the reading. You guys are going to be doing journal entry 2, for example, as part of the graded work for this second week, I guess, first reading week. And you can see this is going to look different than our weekly journals within Blackboard itself. This is actually from the textbook, okay? So you can see here it lists everything in the textbook just like it would in the actual, handheld one. And then you just type right into this section and whatever you want to say to answer those characters. And I think my screen is blocking us from seeing that very bottom part where it says submit answer, and then I would get it to grade it. So that's a pretty cool feature, all integrated, and you will be able to do that with each of your assignments that I have posted. Please, again, let me know if you have any questions, if you have any issues accessing any of this, and I will be happy to do what I can to help.